New York fines limits practice test.
Question 1. If you refuse to submit to a chemical test for alcohol or drugs at a traffic stop and are over the age of 21, your New York driver's license will be revoked for at least
90 days. 1 year. 30 days. 60 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 2. How often are New York drivers required to renew their vehicle's registration?
When their driver's license expires. Every year. Every 2 years. Every 5 years.
Answer.
Every 2 years.
Question 3. If you are convicted of passing a stopped school bus, or more times in a 3-year period, your New York driver's license will be revoked for 6 months.
3. 10. 2. 5.
Answer.
3.
Question 4. In the state of New York, there are 2 ways you can lose your driver's license.
Suspension and relinquishment. Revocation and relinquishment. Suspension and revocation. Suspension and extermination.
Answer.
Suspension and revocation.
Question 5. Which of the following is the right of any driver who was issued a traffic citation in the state of New York?
To be provided free legal counsel. To speak with the officer who issued the citation. To present a legal defense. To be select their own court date.
Answer.
To present a legal defense.
Question 6. A blood alcohol level of 0.02 to 0.07 can occur after
2 drinks. 1 drink. 3 drinks. 4 drinks.
Answer.
1 drink.
Question 7. What must you keep inside your vehicle as proof of insurance in the state of New York?
A receipt from your insurance agent. An insurance card showing your vehicle's VIN number, make, and model. Your driver's license. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
An insurance card showing your vehicle's VIN number, make, and model.
Question 8. If a traffic citation is issued and you do not respond in the allotted time,
you will be arrested. Your license will be suspended. Your vehicle will be impounded. Your fine will increase.
Answer.
Your license will be suspended.
Question 9. If a New York driver is involved in a traffic accident in which another person is killed, even if a traffic violation did not occur, his or her license
may be suspended for 6 months. May be revoked. May be suspended for 1 year. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
May be revoked.
Question 10. In the state of New York, the driver responsibility assessment for DWI-related infractions is $250 and must be paid every year for years.
3, 5, 2, 10.
Answer:
3.
Question 11. If you are convicted of a DUI in most U.S. states, Ontario, or Quebec, your New York driver's license will be revoked for at least days.
120, 60, 30, 90.
Answer:
90.
Question 12. In New York, driving under the influence of a controlled substance is officially called
Driving while drunk, DWD. Driving while inebriated, DWI. Driving while intoxicated, DWI. Driving under the influence, DUI.
Answer:
Driving while intoxicated, DWI.
Question 13. Per New York state law, the minimum sentence for a conviction of driving while intoxicated, DWI, with a back of .08 is
30-day suspension, 6-month revocation, 1-year revocation, 90-day suspension.
Answer:
6-month revocation.
Question 14. Which of the following will reduce your New York driving record by up to 4 points?
Automobile insurance. DMV approved vehicle assessment. DMV approved motor vehicle accident prevention course. An economical vehicle.
Answer:
DMV approved motor vehicle accident prevention course.
Question 15. In the state of New York, you must be years of age to register a vehicle.
15, 18, 16, 21.
Answer:
16.
Question 16. If you refuse to submit to New York's zero-tolerance test, your driver's license will be revoked for at least
3 years, 2 years, 6 months, 1 year.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 17. What type of automobile insurance coverage must New York drivers maintain on their vehicles?
Full coverage. Expensive. None. Liability.
Answer:
Liability.
Question 18. A conviction of driving while ability impaired by drugs, DWI, results in
Indefinite revocation. Maximum of 6 months suspension. 1 year suspension. Minimum of 6 months suspension.
Answer:
Minimum of 6 months suspension.
Question 19. Why did the state of New York implement the points system?
To keep bad drivers off the road. To identify persistent violators. To charge fines. To punish young drivers.
Answer.
To identify persistent violators.
Question 20. How much is the suspension termination fee in the state of New York?
$25. $10. $50. $125.
Answer.
$50.
Question 21. If a New York driver is speeding over 40 miles per hour above the posted speed limit, how many points will be posted to his or her driving record?
11. 9. 3. 4.
Answer.
11.
Question 22. New York's zero-tolerance law dictates that drivers under the age of 21 who are found to have a back level of .02 to .07 for the second time will have their licenses revoked.
For at least 6 months. Until the driver turns 21 or a period of 1 year, whichever is longer. For at least 3 years. For at least 2 years.
Answer.
Until the driver turns 21 or a period of 1 year, whichever is longer.
Question 23. Which of the following locations is under the jurisdiction of New York traffic law?
Public parking lots. Garages attached to homes. Private parking decks. Driveways leading to private residences.
Answer.
Public parking lots.
Question 24. If a New York driver is accused of leaving the scene of an automobile accident that caused personal injury or fatality, his or her driver's license will be revoked for
2 years. 6 months. 1 year. 1 month.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 25. What department processes traffic citations issued in New York City boroughs, Buffalo, Rochester, and several Suffolk County towns?
Traffic Bureau. Traffic Citation Bureau. Traffic Violations Bureau. Citation Payment Bureau.
Answer.
Traffic Violations Bureau.
Question 26. If you refuse to submit to a chemical test for alcohol or drugs at a traffic stop on more than one occasion and are also under the age of 21, your New York driver's license will be revoked.
For at least 1 year. Until you turn 21. For at least 2 years. Until you turn 21 or 1 year, whichever is longer.
Answer.
Until you turn 21 or 1 year, whichever is longer.
Question 27. If a New York driver anticipates a lapse in automobile coverage for his or her vehicle, he or she must
return the license plate and registration to the DMV. Only drive late at night. Not drive the vehicle. Relinquish the keys to a police officer.
Answer.
Return the license plate and registration to the DMV.
Question 28. Failing to respond to a traffic ticket could result in a New York driver being found
guilty, innocent, guilty by default. None of these answers are correct.
Answer:
guilty by default.
Question 29. New York drivers' out-of-state citations are not recorded on the state's point system unless they are issued in
any Canadian province or territory. Washington, D.C. New Jersey, Quebec or Ontario, Canada.
Answer:
Quebec or Ontario, Canada.
Question 30. If your New York driver's license has been revoked for specific reasons including operating a vehicle without insurance, refusing a chemical test, and zero-tolerance law violations, you must pay a reapplication fee of $50 plus a
traffic penalty, driver's fine, civil penalty, revocation fine.
Answer:
civil penalty.
Question 31. If a driver who has a previous alcohol-related conviction and is under the age of 21 is convicted of a DWI, his or her license will be revoked
for no less than 6 months. Until the driver turns 21 or a period of 1 year, whichever is longer. Until the driver turns 25. Until the driver turns 21.
Answer:
Until the driver turns 21 or a period of 1 year, whichever is longer.
Question 32. If a driver who is under the age of 21 convicted of driving while intoxicated, DWI, his or her driver's license will be revoked for no less than
1 year, 2 years, 90 days, 9 months.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 33. If you are involved in an automobile accident and do not have proper automobile insurance coverage, your New York driver's license will be revoked for at least
30 days, 60 days, 1 year, 3 years.
Answer:
1 year.
Question 34. If your driver's license is suspended, you may have to pay a fee before it is reinstated.
Driver suspension termination, license reissue.
Answer:
Suspension termination.
Question 35. If you fail to address a traffic citation in any state except Alaska, California, Michigan, Montana, Oregon, or Wisconsin, your license will be
Relinquished, revoked, confiscated, suspended.
Answer:
Suspended.
Question 36. If you are 18 years old or older when you obtain your New York driver's license, you will be on probation for
6 months, 1 month, 2 years. 1 year.
Answer.
6 months.
Question 37. If you refuse to submit to a chemical test for alcohol or drugs at a traffic stop and are under the age of 21, your New York driver's license will be revoked for at least
60 days. 30 days. 1 year. 90 days.
Answer.
1 year.
Question 38. If your New York driver's license is revoked, what must you do to obtain a license in the future?
Each of these answers is correct. Wait until the revocation period is over. Pay a fee. Reapply to the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Answer.
Each of these answers is correct.
Question 39. The state's allowance for licensed drivers from other states to operate a vehicle on New York roadways is called
Out-of-state allowance. Driving privilege. Driving allowance. None of these answers are correct.
Answer.
Driving privilege.
Question 40. If you have an automobile accident but fail to file an accident report, your New York driver's license will be suspended
Indefinitely. For 30 days. Until you contact the other driver. For at least 1 year.
Answer.
Indefinitely.
Question 41. If you are convicted of 3 speeding or misdemeanor traffic violations within 18 months, your licenses will be
Revoked for 1 year. Revoked for at least 6 months. Suspended for 1 year. Revoked indefinitely.
Answer.
Revoked for at least 6 months.
Question 42. What date does the New York points system recognize?
The date of conviction. The date of the violation. The date you receive your court notice. The first day of the month the violation occurred in.
Answer.
The date of the violation.
Question 43. Which of the following are possible consequences of driving a vehicle in New York with a suspended or revoked license?
Seizure of your vehicle. Fines of $200 to $5,000. Imprisonment. All of these answers are correct.
Answer.
All of these answers are correct.
Question 44. If your New York driver's license is on probation and you are convicted of racing, speeding, reckless driving, following too closely, or 2 other various violations, your license will be suspended for days.
60. 30. 100. 90.
Answer.
60.
Question 45. If you refuse to submit to a chemical test for alcohol or drugs at a traffic stop within 5 years of a previous refusal, your New York driver's license will be revoked for at least
2 years. 6 months. 1 year. 18 months.
Answer.
18 months.
Question 46. Which of the following will result in driver's license revocation of at least 6 months?
Failing to stop at a traffic light conviction. Participating in a speed race conviction. 1 speeding ticket. Driving without headlights and rain conviction.
Answer.
Participating in a speed race conviction.
Question 47. You will be notified by mail that your New York driver's license is suspended if you accrue 11 or more points within
5 years. 18 months. 2 years. 1 year.
Answer.
18 months.
Question 48. If your driver's license is revoked, what must you do with your license copy?
Mail it to your local courthouse. Relinquish it to the court or DMV. Throw it away. Shred it.
Answer.
Relinquish it to the court or DMV.
Question 49. Having your New York driver's license revoked means that you will be allowed to drive
on the first day of the next year, after the revocation period ends, 6 weeks from the revocation, on your next birthday.
Answer.
After the revocation period ends.
Question 50. A conviction of driving while ability impaired by alcohol, DWI, results in
1 year suspension, 60-day suspension, 90-day suspension, indefinite license revocation.
Answer.
90-day suspension. Thank you for watching the video and wish you will get your driver license soon.